we are really getting down to it here in the Cobalt Core mines. Hello, this is Talen Lee, he, him.
And I'm Foxley, still she, her.
And we are 2 core memories left to go.
Oh no, we can't be almost done.
I mean, you know, there's more to do. There's always more to do.
We have to do more.
If we want to fill a codex. Alright. Boo! Boo, bad start. Okay.
Bad start, reboot.
We're gonna gain a common artifact and hope like hell it's jettison. Next gen insulation.
Again with this. Can we just take a break this time? Find a nice beach planet somewhere? Beach episode.
Beach planet. Please no.
What's the matter? Did they not make black fur leather bathing suits specifically for hackers?
Actually, they do.
They definitely do.
Oh. You were making fun of me.
Yeah. Man, she will bully anyone.
Anyone. At any opportunity.
My terminal operates better at low temperatures, just so you know. Yeah, turn on a fan or something. Yeah, this will be interesting. I don't have too much of an impression of what Max really does a lot of the time.
Max... You know what? Max is weird. That's the thing. Like, Max's abilities and the stuff that Max generates, Max's artifacts are all a little weird. Like, for example, this. This is a Max card. It's just some shield. But the thing about it is it retains. So, like, you can hold on to it. It's just a weird card to have. It's an odd thing. He does stuff that makes him look like other people from time to time.
Hey.
Let's see. There's 2 repair stations and 2
kind
boxes.
of just a leveled up version of anyone else. In the sense that he's a bit more complicated.
Not quite, because he's also got a lot of gambling stuff and things that play with the retain and exhaust mechanics. He's very hard to nail down. Wow, that's direct. I just need someone to hold on to this stolen artifact for a jiffy. Do you wanna? We always. We
haven't been punished yet.
Never punished. There you go.
This seems like a totally safe choice.
Okay. Contraband detected. Weapons activated.
Oh no.
Dick Dibbit, we've been followed. Also, Tiny Eyes Brimford.
Occasionally punished.
I knew it. I knew it.
Whatever. That's just more XP for us.
Yeah.
I presume there's no rewards in this fight.
Well, we got the reward already.
Yeah, true.
It's kind of a unique fight that we get to start with the reward. We actually get to do this
Still
fight.
better than a normal encounter.
Yep. Oh dear. Feet fail me not. Yeah, I guess this is the best course of action. Oh, that's right, I've got Piercer! Okay. No, this changes a lot, because suddenly making 1 attack a turn is really desirable. Like, if I can't do a gross multi-attack, just 1 poke every turn is going to be good.
I love that the moment you notice that is exactly when Drake decided to do the "oh hey, you actually hit them" dialogue.
Shut up, Drake! Listen, you may be made of a particular kind of girlfriend material, but seriously, shut up. Yeah. Guess I'm just gonna grab some temp shields to take the inevitable beating. Oh, come on. Can't really do a lot to take less damage here, so I'm just going to shield up. 1, 2. Okay, yeah. That's okay. That's not so bad.
Turn force adequate. Swapping to punishment mode.
Alright, well, we'll do it that way. And yeah, geez, ding. There we go. What the hell?
Yeah, it was looking pretty good until the last time.
Until that last turn where I just got my head stoved in. Alright. What's the deck gonna look like at the end of all this? So, at this point, I think that the admin deploy A, getting free uses of cards is a good thing. And anything that gives me a bigger hit is a good thing. Like turning that into a hit for 5 if it's gonna pierce. Of course, I could start stripping the deck down a little and just having it so I get fewer of the back. And you know what? We're gonna upgrade admin deploy because that means every encounter I can slim my deck down way beyond 1 card.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay, so you see this?
Hey, it's George!
George has 12 shields and 6 hull.
You know it.
I'm piercing on the first shot.
Is he just gonna die?
I'm probably going to kill George in 2 hits.
Nice.
Not actually going to kill George in 2 hits.
So they didn't give you the card again?
Oh, no, they did. Yeah. So that's what Pierce is going to look like. Here's the thing. So, Fox, here's a question for you. What is a spacer? In the context of, like, transport and packaging.
You know what? I'm not entirely sure, because my first thought is spacer is in person, you know,
in space.
Driving in space. Mm-hmm. And my second thought is, you know, layout and formatting.
Yes, layout and formatting also uses the term spacer.
Oh, okay.
That. This is a card.
Does this card do nothing?
This card does nothing, costs nothing, and stays in your hand when you draw it. So it's effectively 1 extra card when you really need it. And then it gets out of your deck for good.
What do you mean, when you really need it?
I have no earthly clue. I wouldn't run it.
The only thought I have about that is, like, you know, for the deploy admin thing, when it's about the position in your hand. But
yeah, that's sometimes why you want it.
you'd have to get it into the right position in your hand, though, and that's not going to happen.
Not really.
There's got to be, like, something that's, like, damage equal to cards in hand or something like that, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a card.
Yeah, okay.
Guess what?
What?
It's a Riggs card.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, of course it is. Riggs draws the cards. Oh my god, Riggs is blue.
I think that that's possibly overstating the type of card draw Riggs does.
Alright, Riggs is red.
Riggs is impulsive draw.
Yeah, that's right. Well, good. I don't like blue anyway.
And yet you married me.
You're...
A lot of things. It's a complicated...
Yeah.
People's Magic the Gathering color is a lot like astrology in that it's a perfectly interesting conversation to have with a particular kind of nerd.
Yeah, me. People's Magic the Gathering colors are like generally more complicated than you should bother debating. The system's not really made to model the fullness of a real, actual person with a complete inner life. But also me, I'm green.
You're definitely a green-red creature. You creech. So Mark Rosewater describes it in that you can treat a identity as like 1 color they are primary, then you can expand it to what if there were 2 colors, what if there were 3 colors, what if there were 4 colors. And for most characters, this is actually a very viable way to do it. In that there are very few characters where it's like, no, nothing about them makes sense unless they are exactly 2 colors.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason the Planeswalkers shift between colors in editions without, like, life-changing events necessarily.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Drake. I failed to...
I like that that's there for your benefit, like, in case you didn't realize.
Gonna get shot in the face. So yeah, but Mark Rosewater's description, like for example, one that people like to bring up is the Joker. It's like the Joker could be predominantly red-black, but like you could really you could start from black, and then you can like sequence and adding on colors, and like there's definitely a color that they are the least. but there's also color, and of course with any kind of like very complicated character who has had a long history, you have a lot of room to do something similar. Hey, check it out. Here's an example of a weird max card. Lazy Barrage. You shoot the enemy, move them 1 square to the right. Then you shoot them again and move them 1 square to the right. And then you shoot them again and move them 1 square to the right. Sorry, you move them to the right twice. You hit 3 spots in a row, but you don't move. You just slide them along.
But they do.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
And it's a multi-attack, so if you've got anything that improves your number of attacks per turn or your amount of damage you do, that's really cool. Overclock. This is a cool thing that will amp the next status you gain. The problem is, heat is a status.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes there are situations
that.
where you don't want this because suddenly you'll use the thing that gives you 1 heat and it will give you 3 heat. And admin deploy, which we've been using the whole time.
And just tell them what, any of these interesting cards? Hell no.
No, we're going for a PSO run. We're going to be trying to do big, sloppy king hits.
Gross. Why does that sound gross?
I don't know, because it's gross. And I do that, and the first encounter we get is one where the enemy doesn't have
no shields.
shields.
Oh, well, look.
Well,
every strategy has counters, alright? There is no best Pokemon.
I tried, and therefore history indicates that I should never be punished for it.
Oh yeah, I can't say never punished about Brimford smuggling anymore, can I?
Nope.
I have to say punished only once. What are the odds of that ever happening again?
Single punish.
Never again punished. Bonus dog door content.
I just walked into damage like a big old dingus.
Good job. Lucky shot.
On the other hand, like, chunking things for 5 at a time is pretty cool.
That is not called a lucky shot trick. That is called a fucked evade.
That is a blatant mistake from your pilot.
Just stepping in front of somebody's fist and going, "Oh, you got lucky that time."
Just this one time, I'm gonna have to go all out. No. Okay, so here are those max things I ignore.
Yeah.
So Lightspeed Boot Disc. On the first turn of battle, you draw an extra card and gain 1 extra energy, and when you grab this, you pick 1 card that will always be in your opening hand.
Ooh.
Like, if you have a deck that is built around a specific strategy, Lightspeed Boot Disc is really good. And, like, just 1 extra card and 1 extra energy is just always desirable. I don't have anything in this deck that's really quite that good.
I mean, that's never bad, though. Like, you still would definitely take that if the other two sucked.
Now, here's another example of where Max can do a sort of pseudo-rigs, which is you draw 1 fewer card each turn, but the first 3 times you play a card, you draw a card. If your deck is very cheap, and if you have a lot of basics that cost 0, for example, this is pretty good. I've used this with Drake in the past to do a kind of a pseudo-rigs strategy. Pseudo-rigs parry strategy.
Now, is either of them better than Simplicity?
I really like Simplicity, but I am trying not to just take it every opportunity I get, but also looking at it, it's very hard to argue that I should not be taking Simplicity. Because I can't think of any... Like, these would be... We're going to have more Max runs. We're going to play Max at least 1 more time. So, yeah, I'm not so worried about that. So I'm going to take Simplicity. And we're going to tidy up this deck. Don't need you. Don't need you. Alright. So that's...
Ooh, it was a 3-for.
Yeah. Simplicity is 3.
Wow.
That's what you can see why it's so good. You can also see why I so very rarely draw anything. Sorry, why I so very rarely ever repair anything.
Oh, yeah, because you like fighting bosses.
Yeah. Okay, so,
That went a lot faster than I looked away and it was done.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Just thinking of with this new, as it were, big heat model.
Flippable.
Oh yeah, it means you can if you right-click on it, it'll change the direction the whole thing's pointing.
That's cool.
In fact, there is a card called Table Flip, which is a parry card, which is one of those little signs that, like, she's not that stable under the hood. There's a parry card that says every card that isn't flippable becomes flippable. Alright, let's see. 2 bosses. Could get all 3 bosses in one repair station, but, like, repair stations are so good. Yeah. Actually, no, these are worth artifacts. Fox, what do you think? Do you think it's more interesting to see a bunch of boss battles?
Well, you took simplicity instead of an artifact, and that's normally what you use repair stations for, so maybe now you should be going after artifacts.
That is a good point. Hi there, Snoot.
Snoot.
He's big snootin'. How much damage is that? 2, boo. Now, alright. How much do you want? 8. Okay. And now, because they had to chase us, it didn't matter where they chased us to, we would be able to attack them. Whew, okay. Uh-oh. Faulty jump point.
Again?
Alright, what are we losing today? Admin deploy, shield surge. I'm sorry, shield surge. We can pass the event horizon a little as a treat. That's not funny. Again, things that don't have...
Okay, so I know he means brittle as in a part of this ship is brittle, but I definitely just read that like peanut brittle. Oh, the superior choice. Almond brittle.
You know what? I haven't made almond brittle in a long time.
That sounds like you should make me almond brittle.
I think that is a reasonable thing to want to have in your life, some almond brittle. Yeah, that's one of the other things that, like, I cook. This is a thing. I like to cook. It is a thing I genuinely enjoy doing.
I like these.
Hey! Here we go. This is Dice Roll. This is the max card that is costs nothing, it's an attack, and it does, and it gives you an effect, and it's infinite, so you can just keep spamming it as long as you've got cards in hand.
I see.
Now, the way you can upgrade it from, at first, 2 cards and 1 damage is to 2 cards and 2 damage, which is the Dice Roll A, therefore, the correct way to upgrade this card.
Okay.
But some buffoon has given it so it gives you Temp Shield, which, that's cool and all, I guess.
What do you care? You're going to ignore it anyway.
I'm going to completely ignore it. Okay, so Heat Distiller gains Serenity. That's fine. That will actually be useful. We're using a lot of Drake attacks this run.
But we don't actively desire overheating.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to stop myself from overheating. Messed that up. Wasted a point of damage. Okay.
Speaking of overheating, we've parked next to a sun again.
Look, I didn't pick where the fight would be.
Ships should come with really big air conditioners.
I mean, they do.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong, but yeah.
And now my tech is Heat Sink Slug. Oh, hey, here's a neat looking Drake card. It discards a card, draws you cards, and it vents heat.
Uh-huh.
And it's infinite.
Weird.
Yeah. In fact, you can upgrade it so it's just draw 2, -1 heat for 1 energy. With rigs, this can do some nonsense. Yeah, let's see. What are we looking at? I probably want to upgrade this to a better attack. I probably want to upgrade this to cost nothing. Okay, I don't really need
Seems like
these.
a good plan.
I don't need any of these. Our deck is one card shy of being a perfect hand kind of design, so... Right click. The leftmost card in your hand deals -1 damage. The rightmost card deals +1 damage. It's very annoying.
Yeah. I bet that can go to 0 as well, can't it?
Uh-huh. Now, yeah. Yeah, it absolutely can. And if you have only one card in hand, they cancel each other out.
It just seems to be asking for pain.
Yeah. But on the other hand, just get some overdrive sometimes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fracture detection. Everything's going to be brittle. Hey there, you nerd.
This fucking thing.
This fucking thing.
Is this like the closest thing this game has to an auto-scroller?
It
Just because it's
really
phase-based,
is.
yeah.
It really, really is. Yeah, let's just not take damage we don't have to. Go away. Got him. Oh no, I'm gonna draw one fewer card next turn.
Bye. Wait, how much hold do we end on?
4. We're fine. We're fine. We'll be fine.
I can patch that up later.
Real good thing to have had earlier. Stardog.
Stardog.
The dog of the stars.
Always first on the bounty leaderboards, a Stardog.
Oh, hello.
Dot dot dot.
Found the brittle part right away.
I like a challenge. And then he exploded. We don't like a challenge.
Apparently we don't. We quite enjoy bullying things around here. Yeah, I kind of feel like I need to have block shot do more damage. Oh wait, no, we need heatsink to be free.
That's the shit.
Riggs?
Riggs!
Alright. Okay, so we're gonna be playing it a bit more patiently.
Why? Because you have no fucking hit points?
Look, you may have brought up a correct point about how many hit points we may or may not have. Yep. I don't want to be in the path of those missiles. And we have no shield. So... yeah, I guess we're doing this. This feels dumb. Oh no, it's in the deck. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
We're toast! I'm gonna take 2 from there and 2 from there. There is no way out of this. We're about to die!
Have we ever died before?
Yes, we have. We failed it
We have,
before.
okay.
Boom!
Oh no.
Alright, you want good for giving that another try?
Still so sad. Yeah, we can't not try it again.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember seeing this sequence before.
Yeah.
Did you get anything for a failed run?
Nah.
Boo.
Ah. These all suck.
I was gonna say, I'm
Screw
pretty sure you
that.
can just restart,
You
right?
can. At 0, we're gonna do, and that's how the speed run happens. You open it like, what? All right, look, 2 to random type A, I will take. All right. Bang, bang.
Okay.
Slug you.
That run wasn't canon.
It absolutely was. It's a time loop game.
Yeah, I know. And I wouldn't want to give up that conversation with Star Dog.
And realistically speaking, that you can see why I don't like piercer runs. Like trying for that like one big king hit every turn when actually just killing your opponent with multi-attack is better.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh hey, so here's a cute max effect. Worm. It's two shield, and then it adds a copy of itself to your discard pile. So steadily, your deck just becomes more and more defensive worm.
Oh, I get it.
It's very bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, why would you bring this on our ship, Max? I think Max's OBSEC is very debatable for a hacker.
Well, I mean, he's the kind of hacker who collects them.
Yeah, but why is he deploying them onto our ship?
I have to assume it's because someone asked.
Or is he doing that shitty thing where security teams catfish their own employees to test them?
There's a whole Devianola thing about that with like, you know, if you aren't communicating with the blue team, you're not red team, you're just an asshole.
I have no idea who blue team and red team are, but
that's you know that whole category of stuff I like to look at on the internet of weirdos making things like lockpicks and
yes.
Can we spoof an RFID reader with a thumbprint kind of thing? Like, yeah, a lot of that is from
non-disgusting part of the Manoverse.
A lot of that is from one guy that I watch, and he's a friend with a friend of mine. So I actually, like, you know, I could talk to a friend and they could communicate with.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things where I'm like, I'm no one important on the internet, but I'm friends with a lot of people who are very important on the internet.
That's what you get for being nice and respectful.
I'm the token cis friend. I don't know what we're doing here.
See, that's why I basically keep to myself online. Everyone already has their token cis friend in you. I'd just be a third wheel.
Look, I'm in no way calling you not cis, but the type of cis
you should be.
But the type of cis you are is like you definitely didn't get your gender off the rack, as it were.
I have described my gender as malicious compliance.
Yeah. Oh, come on. This deck is so light on actual attacks. That thing gets blown up by its own drones. Oh, give me attacks, please!
Lazy Barrage isn't an attack?
It costs 2.
Oh, cheap or free attacks.
I see. Like good attacks.
Talen needs to upgrade his order.
Yeah, I guess we're getting crosslink. It's George!
George!
George, it's time to shine!
Come on, Drake dialogue. Aww. But that doesn't count, that's incidental.
Guess I'll get rid of some heat. Actually, I'm going to move the hell out of the way because he's going to do payback. Yeah. Well, there's a cute trick. I can get rid of the safety override out of my deck using admin. Man, though. Man. This whole combo is so weedy. None of you people do damage. Well, no, Drake does damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you need some more Drake going on.
When Drake's not doing damage, the rest of the party should be asking, where's Drake? What's Drake up to?
How do you get multi-shots out of Drake?
This needs 2 upgrades to be decent. I don't like it.
Well, good news, here's Spacer to save the day.
Yeah. Oh, come on!
Hey, occasional overdrive is good.
Yep, you're right. Makes no difference, mathematically speaking. How much damage do you do? 3? Yeah, fine, whatever. Bring it on! Ooh. Ugly, ugly, ugly deck. And this is a perfectly good attack, because it's 1 for 1, and it's got a nice side effect, but it exhausts!
Oh.
Reroute. This is an interesting effect that Max can do, which means that suddenly every time I click on the leftmost card in my hand, I will move to the left. Every time I click on the rightmost card in my hand, I will move to the right. It's interesting. I don't like it. It very often, like, because you've used energy to use it, so then you're going to get, like, at most 1 movement out of it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Because you have to actually play the card.
Yep. Alright.
Yep. Well, I mean, astonishingly, you don't enjoy anything you can't control in these kinds of games.
We're going for upgrading Dizzy. Let's here we are hoping for a photon condenser. Man, that first turn, no attacks. Shut up, Drake. I feel self-conscious enough about it already. Man, she's right though. She's right to warn you.
Well, I'm here. You want me to, like, push you over and kick down in your face as well?
Shut up. Contrary to some people's opinions, that's not a thing I'm into.
No, I know that. If I did think you were into it, I wouldn't be joking about it. It would be too awkward.
Yeah, imagine joking about horny things with your husband.
Okay, first of all...
Listen, all horny is a joke. Gender is a performance, and buddy, honka honka.
Oh
no! Gender is a performance, and that's why Walder and Statler are making fun of mine.
I was gonna say, if your gender is clown, we're gonna have to rethink this marriage.
You know what? Let's do something weird, alright? Let's try Flow State. Alright? Or we could go Shield Burst, because that's always good. But we haven't done Flow State. We haven't done Flow State. We're going to try and do Flow State. Which, if I get my... Oh, I just realized. If I get my deck small enough, that means I'll just go basic, 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 basic. I'll be spamming basics again. However, there are 5 cards left in my deck at the moment. So, basic, basic... Okay, yeah, that's actually really cool. Yeah.
Do you still have the admin deploy, or did
I still have admin deploy.
There you go, so that'll take care of some of those cards.
Yeah, okay, fine. Flow State looks cool. Flow State can do some cool things.
And if you can get some of those zero-cost cards happening.
Triple boss line. I mean, I guess... Because like we have zero cost movement and we zero cost attack. Those are great. On the other hand, reroll can eat dirt.
Yeah, reroll is... Yeah.
Typically speaking, a character has a special ability...
Starter, your ship is suboptimal. Good luck.
How does Stardog know?
That's definitely his voice, isn't it?
Yeah. The dog of the stars.
Always first on the bounty leaderboards, Stardog. ...
Yeah, that's just a really busy kind of thing. That's very cool. Okay. I like Flow State. I also like the fact that thanks to having zero cost dodge, we are rocketing along with it.
Yeah, see, that's all you needed.
Yeah.
Just a way to move out of the way of incoming missiles and enemy fire.
Just some weird shit. Like, if Max's whole thing is Max does weird shit, I want to play around with the weird shit.
The weird shit looks a lot like what Riggs does.
Your Honor.
Got him.
Yep. Just gonna get hit in the face here.
Hey, look at that! You can just also use it to get rid of crap.
Yep, real nice. I've got 2 movement. I can take less damage. Oh!
Man, it's one of the only times
Yeah,
that,
this is cool!
reroll would have been useful.
Oh, come on!
Oh no.
I don't got shield enough to take that hit. Okay, yeah, cool. We're doing alright. We're fine. And that should kill. Yay! Alright, cool. Like, we're doing something maxi that's interesting. Auto dodge. When you get shot at, you will immediately dodge to the right.
I like that.
That's pretty cool. And if you do this, it will last for 2 turns. And with a small enough deck, you will be just constantly spamming this. And every time the enemy shoots at you, you'll just zip, 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 zip. Which is pretty cool.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
I don't know why this is the way it is. Oh, because it's moving to the left.
Why is that better?
I don't know. I don't actually
Surely
know.
moving in either direction is more or less equal?
So, like, this with flow state does look like it's pretty cute. How small is our deck? 8 cards. If we can...
What's your capacity for energy is the real question. Because it never gets free.
No. It's true.
That'll be the only thing that stops you from doing bullshit with that.
And move completely out of the way. Oh, no, it'll move completely out of the way of the actual attack. The Cobalt, for example, will, like, the first thing to hit on the very far left. That's why that's valuable. Because things fire left to right. So it'll shoot you from the left. And you'll move... If you move left to get out of the way, you'll move out of the way of everything.
I see.
That's
quite cool.
Suddenly realizing that this is not going to protect me from the Cobalt. I'm less cool on this. Like, still a cute thing. We'll still check it out another time. But for now, no. Total Cache Wipe is ditch your hand, exhaust every card in it, and attack someone for a lot. Alright,
It doesn't really sound like something you need.
None of these are good. Chaff emitters, sure.
Fuck homing missiles.
Yep.
I hate those guys.
Well, it's a very reasonable reaction to have to homing missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got shields. I can take that hit. Shields are for spending. Basic dodge. Basic shot. So EMP slug. Block shot. And then we admin deploy to get more shields. Alright. This is cute. I appreciate this engine. This appeals to me. And... boop. Yeah. Thank you for encouraging me to try flow state, because I haven't done anything with like this before. I've only ever used it as part of, well, bollocks. So, is there any card we want to retain? Is there a card that we would always want to hold on to? Can't think of anything. Nah, I'm just gonna use rebound.
Oh man, I know what I should have said.
Hmm?
Gender is a performance, and that's why I've spent my life as a stagehand.
I'm so glad you said
Nailed
that
it.
exactly at the right and perfect time. Because, like, that's when I heard it happen.
Yeah, no, I mean... I don't recall asking for notes.
Can't believe we have basic block in our deck for this long. Speaking of getting rid of basic block.
So you were trying not to die while you built a deck.
It's true. It's true. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kill this thing. I'm gonna move over here, shoot that in the face, and turn on basic dodge again. Okay, yeah. Move to here. EMP slug. Basic shots. Block shot. That's cool. That's just enough of a thinky puzzle. I like this a lot.
Yay! Not enough to take right click.
Do you want to take right click? Like at this point, actually no, because the new cards drawn, we can have a degree of prediction about what they are. The new cards coming off the right. So like that has a degree of control over that. I'm perfectly willing to give this a shot.
Still doesn't seem like a very good choice to me, but
Let's find out. If this winds up kicking me in the pants, we'll know who to blame.
Delia. Hope you all are ready for a bruising.
Max's crush is a little less evident this time. So this means that now...
He's just stunned into silence.
Now I want to do this. Okay. That was a pretty satisfying turn. Okay.
Smile for the reticle. Okay.
Alright, and I can't move, and I can take this much of a hit, so okay. I just used up dodge for the encounter. Here's hoping I don't need it again. Balls! Didn't pick up Grazer Beam, did I? Butts.
You're just gonna sit here hoping she moves back into your target?
Worked, didn't it? Pillage and plunder be!
Oh, my.
If this is the kill shot, it will gain you 1 max hull.
Oh, neat.
It's neat. Alright. Get out of here, basic block! Riggs?
Riggs!
Okay. That wasn't so bad. And she really does just fill the air with violence.
Yeah.
To which the response is, yeah, she's great.
Yeah. She is great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I want to encounter her a lot more with the normal rigs. So we can get more embarrassing facts.
More embarrassing facts. Scorched Earth, baby! Yeah, now that's the loop we want to see. That's the loop we want to see, where it's just like best attack into best attack into best attack. Yeah. Punch, punch, punch. Get hit in the face a lot.
Overheating is a myth.
A very persistent myth that managed to endure. Alright. So we're like 3-ish cards from being able to do that all the time. Thermoreactor. Gain 1 energy extra every turn.
Oh,
more attacks.
nice.
1 heat every turn.
Well, that's fine, right?
I mean, I'm down.
I don't see a problem with it.
The alternative is we do this, which is still, it's like it is really good. The fact that this would be generating temp shield as well. But
It's true.
that's more attacking, so we're
Don't
taking
do that very
Thermoreactor.
often. Okay.
Oh boy.
Who boy?
We're into Void's Cradle.
Oh. I fucking love that that's stuck. It makes me so happy. Something funny about Max's dialogue there being big enough that it overlaps with Drake's speech bubble. Especially because she's just going, yeah, yeah.
Huh. That's pretty cool. The deck is now 6 cards. We're going to draw 4. Leftmost card for free and exhaust it. That's great. What's left in the... Okay, that's admin deploy. So if I do this, it'll grab me admin deploy. If I fire that... Yeah, okay. Also, we have 6 dodge.
He's feeling a little self-conscious after that fight earlier, where he just couldn't move anymore.
Yeah. Hi there, repair station. Get the last thing out of my deck that I need to get gone. I think it might be heat sink. I think we're just gonna say like, well, you know, taking damage from overheating is a myth.
Okay.
Hi there, Hopper.
I like the little bug ships. They're good.
It's getting kind of hot in here. So that means that's going to be EMP slug. But if I do this, I will draw the slug. And that. Flow State's still got 1 card left to go. So I should be able to do this. Double slug.
Well, that did it.
That was pretty cool. I like shooting things in the face. Volatile Vapor would be very good with Flow State as well. Because, like, it, you know, costing 0, but, like, I can't guarantee I'll run into Brimford. Blocker Burnout is another example. 0 card.
What's Brimford got to do with this?
Brimford at the 3rd stage, Brimford will come to you and offer you to debate to turn your Bs
this
into As.
is... It's already upgraded to one of them. I didn't notice that part.
Okay. Okay.
It's fine. We're, like, underwater.
It's fine. It's fine. You're right, we are underwater. Holy crap, I only just noticed all the bubbles going past.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get rid of fear for free.
I assume we've, like, gone into a water planet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, you know, some hinky shit is going on, and that's why, once again, the pilot of this ship is missing. No.
You're not wrong. They are definitely missing no adjacent. I feel like I fucked up something. Oh, I know what's happened. Yeah.
Ew, ew. My gloves are getting all sticky with heat.
I said Volatile Vapor would be pretty good, but I'm not taking it. Okay.
I hate that I know what that feels like.
What, sticky gloves?
Well, I have my RSI gloves now,
Yep.
right? And they are not faux leather. They are cotton. But, like, you still get just this... The part of the palm that's not, like... You know, because it's not vacuum sealed around your hand.
Yeah, naturally.
So there's a little bit of space between your palm and the glove, and then you grip something and you go, ow! Oh no! That's wet! It's so nasty. Our rocks now, loser. It's a little passive-aggressive, Dizzy.
That was... I'm liking this. I am liking Flow State.
Yeah, at least it should all.
Shield Surge is probably going, ooh, 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 ooh. Flow State and Thermal Battery.
Oh my.
It can't go infinite, it can just go very big.
Hey, if you don't end the turn, you don't take heat.
Because that's effectively 3 extra energy. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. Last minute effect.
I don't think I've ever seen Talen pick up a new card this late into the roll.
Oh, and Photon Condenser. Why are you fighting us this time?
This one's just for me. Self-actualization.
Goodness me. I've got Piercer, that's what's happening there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See? Just simply do not take the heat damage.
Alright. Upgraded card. Thermal battery. We're drawing cards off thermal battery now.
Nice.
Let's see what we do.
Just in time for the finale.
Do we have the fracture finder? We don't. Alright, I don't feel comfortable diving face first into getting our nose shot off. That's gonna be thermal battery, so we're gonna do that. Drawing card. And that should pick up AMP slug, which means I should now be able to.
Ew, my gloves are getting all sticky in the heat.
That seemed pretty good, right? And like an actual, like that wasn't
to me.
That wasn't a combo. That was just, you know, we're gonna use the cards we got. Hello, thermal battery, my beloved.
Oh, it got upgraded real quick, huh? Consequences. We meet again.
Okay, if I do that, block shot, basic dodge. Gonna get shot in the face, but it's okay.
Shields are for.
Now we have this foul stuff gunging up my deck.
Yeah, that's the only real problem.
We had enough energy to do all that and then also throw out some trash. That's pretty cool.
Yep, I like it.
Alright, what's our dodge situation like?
Ooh. He's jumping right in the soup.
Right in the soup, up to the thorax. I can take this hit.
So Central Cannon always has the stun.
It always has
effect, right?
It always has a weak point, yeah.
Well, no, the thing where its action gets cancelled if you hit it.
No, that's because that's because you only ever see me jump in when I can go like, well, I can stun that.
Oh, I see.
Because otherwise, it's doing 4, then 5,
Yeah,
then 6,
it's
then
a
7.
lot.
It's a lot. You are growing stronger. Who shall it be this time?
I forget. Was Drake going before Max? Or?
Drake is the order, yeah.
Okay. Drake then.
With a gun.
That's right, she's cool. Hey, so, this time loop. It's because of Dizzy's dumb science project, right?
You are not blameless.
Well, I've forgiven myself. For whatever I did. Not that I really remember what I did.
You are about to.
So threatening.
Maybe my delivery is part of that. T minus 8 minutes.
G72 Animus requesting ducking permission. Copy that. We've got 3.2 tons of radioactive waste for you this time.
That's so much radioactive waste.
Proceed to reactor exhaust port B. Copy that. Repositioning. Over. You guys should have been overing every set. Never mind. Alright, this is our chance. Shh! What if they just saw you? Stay out of the comms camera.
The rare snippy rigs.
Focus. According to the schematic, that exhaust port leads directly to the core. Cobalt, we are docked. Over. Copy that. Beginning transfer. That'll take him a while. What now? What are you waiting for? Get in there, champ! Alright, suiting up! That's why.
And that's why Riggs was in a spacesuit.
Hello? Does this radio work? Loud and clear. What do you see? You're right. This leads straight to the core. Is the crystal exposed? Yeah, it's big and shiny. Bonus dog content to the last minute. What's that? They're powering up the core. It's supposed to be inactive right now. Hurry up. Your suit has a chisel in the pocket. Use it to break off a chunk of the crystal. Okay. Got it. Alright, now get out of there. Well, it's getting really bright in here. Briggs, get moving. So that's why Riggs had a chunk of him.
T minus 0 seconds.
Whoa.
So yeah, I'm glad we did the salty run back. That was cool.
You are not to blame. Well, that wasn't a salty run back. That was a run back of joy.
Yeah, well, it's true, but I did die, and they were like, "Oh yeah, let's go."
Oh, you meant after the fail run.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fair enough.
And I mean, people get an hour of media out of us, and like, you know, we got to try out right click, which wasn't garbage. Like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't garbage.
I did not notice it doing anything, really.
There were times where I was able to, like, EM pulse for 5 damage, then draw EM pulse, then do EM pulse for 5 damage. And, like, that's not an insubstantial point of kick in the face.
It's not, but it wouldn't be remarkably less if it had been 4 either.
No. And obviously this is doing it with the cards we got. That's the nature of a roguelike, it's the nature of a deck builder. This was lots of fun, as
I like
always.
that right click implies that Max is not an Apple guy.
Yeah, well, of course not. He's a hacker. He's a cool hacker. But yes, and we're now drawing into our final memory, which is a max run.
We're running out of game.
Don't worry, there's plenty more game.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this as long as it keeps amusing me.
Until the wheels fall off this. But we've got to make sure Fox sees the whole plot.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that goes without saying.
Alright, well, that was wonderful. See you next time.
See you next time, friends.